Hey guys, hey, how you guys are doing? Those videos. How you guys doing? Um, Today is another pretty okay day. So I took Latuda last night. I've been upping my water. I've been upping my potassium and magnesium pill. So I'm taking it in the morning and at night. I've had no cramps today, but that doesn't mean that I won't. So I had skipped a day of Latuda because my leg was killing me and I couldn't stand it. And so I don't know if just taking that break helped, because the next day I didn't have any, or what. But I also crushed it. So my doctor gave me the go ahead to crush it because I would actually absorb more of it if I just, because remember, I have 55% of my small intestine bypassed. So that means that I will hopefully, quote unquote, be absorbing more of it by crushing it because it's a little easier. And you have to take it with at least 350 calories. Now, that's a little harder for me, and maybe somebody else can kind of give me an idea. But when you bypass 55% of your small intestine, you get about 25, 30% of what you're putting in. So if I'm supposed to have 350 calories and I'm only getting 20% to 30% of, because remember, I have a distal, I don't have a regular bypass. So my food doesn't digest the way maybe yours does, depending on who you are and what kind of surgery you've had. Remember, everybody's different, so don't judge people. Just I'm just asking in general what you think would be the best thing to do. For me, I think I have to eat more in order to reach that goal. And I have another problem that I've kind of been putting around in my head. So, I have a certain amount of protein that I have to maintain my protein levels every day. I have to have a certain amount of fat per day in order to maintain my skin and my hair, the good fats and stuff like that, because I bypass so much of it. So calories in versus calories out, I have to eat more calories in order to get the amount of protein and fat that I need. Because remember, anything that's really high in fat is going to have a lot of calories to it. So I wonder if I am at a standstill with my weight because I'm trying to get those goals every day. Because I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting the protein that I need and the fat that I need. And so I'm kind of just maintaining where I am, but I'm afraid to cut those in because I know for a fact that I could lose more weight. I've done it. But I also suffered physically by doing it, by making myself sick. I don't know if you guys remember, but like my vitamin D suffered, my vitamin K suffered. I had bruises all over me. Like I was completely pure white. I felt like shit all the time. My iron suffered. And, like my hair had become brittle and I had to chop it all off. Like, it got really bad while I was in Korea because I wasn't eating enough. Now that I'm eating enough and trying to hit those goals every day, I'm not losing weight. I'm not really gaining any weight. I'm bouncing where maintenance would be. So some people, most people in maintenance where your body is a set goal, you bounce between 10, 15, and 20 pounds. I bounce between that 10 to 15 pounds. So from, 230 to 245 is where my body is pretty comfortable. I can't take diuretics because Latuda already makes you dehydrated by giving you description box issues, which I've talked about many, many times. Severe diarrhea, which is what I have anyway with my distal. So that's a double whammy, which is why I'm also taking more potassium and why I'm taking a lot more water. Speaking of das agua, por favor, do you guys have water today? Have you had your water today? Because I'm starting on number 2 and I've got probably meow left of it. even though I'm not thirsty at all whatsoever. But I do know that having leg cramps and having your feet do this is not something that I particularly cared for. So if that means that I have to suck down water, well, that just means that I'm going to suck down water. So I go for a bone scan tomorrow. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday or not. Focus. You must have focused. Focus? So I go for a bone density scan tomorrow to see if I'm going to have to start that calcium pill, not pill, but shot, like once a month or once every other month or some horse shit. We'll see. I don't know. That light is making me all white. Well, I like it, so I'd prefer my skin to be this color anyway. So don't bother me none. Today is a day where I feel like I could probably go to the gym, but I'm scared to do so. I don't know if I should do that or not. I will get back to what I was saying here in a second, because squirrel. See, Latuna makes me feel like myself. Like, I feel like I'm happy. I'm happier because I'm more me. I'm able to express more, but I'm not depressed. I'm not feeling that, oh my God, I'm just having problems with anxiety at the moment. And the anxiety is what's getting me most of all. But we're trying, right? Like, that's the best we can do. Agoraphobia is real, people. Agoraphobia fucking sucks. And I hate having to be reliant on my wife meets to go everywhere with me, because that means that I can't just walk up to the commissary and do what I need to. I can't just walk to the gym. I can't just work out by myself. Like, I'm sad that that's where I'm at the moment, but little tiny steps. I'm able to go out with her, and as long as she's with me, I feel comfortable. So that is a humongous deal for me. She takes me to my appointment, and she actually took off leave for next week, because number one, it's her birthday week, and number two, we just want to spend some more time together, because she's been really busy doing 12s and being super busy at work for inspections and stuff, and we just really want to spend some quality time together, get the house more in line. Today I've spent a ridiculous amount of time folding, sorting, getting rid of clothes, stuff that I know for a fact doesn't fit. Stuff that I'm too fat for, I've put in a special place, knowing that, eventually I will get back down there. I'm forcing myself to get rid of 2X clothes. I'm forcing myself to do that as much as I don't want to, because I like the feel of 2X clothing on me, because that's what I'm so used to. I don't wear anywhere near a 2X. I don't wear them. And I don't even wear really a 1X or an extra large, depending on the brand. I'm supposed to be in a large, but I've gained, that 15 to 20 pounds. And so my body, there are some things that I was able to wear at 230 to 227 where I can't get in them. And I'm not going to force my body to get in something it doesn't want to. So I've put stuff aside where I'm like, I will eventually get back down there, and when I do, I can wear those. But as far as my really, really big clothes, I've started going through some of the stuff from California. I've started going through some of the stuff that I had from Korea. All my new stuff, I've condensing clothes that I know I will wear, because if I don't do that, I keep wearing the same things over and over again. And I have more clothes than that. I just need to organize. What I need is somebody to come over here and help a bitch. That's what I need. Somebody come help a hoe. Because this is the most ridiculous thing on the planet. My house is a freaking mess. It is a mess. No matter how much I clean it, it's still a fucking mess. I just need somebody to come over here and just help me organize everything. Because like I said, Evelyn does not clean. Evelyn does not organize. She does her part, which is she goes to work every day. she makes all the money in the house. She does the very best she can. So I don't complain when it comes to housework and things that need to be done. Is it easy for me? Am I able to do it as well as I'd like to and as often as I'd like to? No. But do we have bugs, and is there mold, and is it nasty and gross in here? No. Is it dusty, and is there clutter everywhere? Yes. Yes, but I did hang up like 60 pieces of clothes. I actually counted it because all the hangers that I bought from Dollar General, I used them all and I had 60 of them. And I folded all the pants that I had out here. I went through all my gym clothes that I technically have right now, and I've gotten rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to take to one of the thrift stores and just drop it off. There's a lot of there's just a lot of stuff that needs to be done, and hopefully next week I can get her to kind of help me a little bit by going downstairs and going through some of that stuff, because a lot of my stuff was either lost or it's hiding downstairs and I need to find it. And I want this to look more like a house. I know that we don't have the furniture and the stuff. Like, I know that that's not something that we really have to put a home together. But I still would like to have pictures on the wall. I still would like to have, a mirror put up. I still would like to have, little things like that, if I could find some of my jewelry and have it hung up, I would feel good by being able to pick it up off the wall and I found most of my signs that I used to have, like in the old house. I would like those to be put up on the wall. It would take so little time for her to do that for me. It's just I have to kind of get after her to do it because she doesn't want to, because she's exhausted and she works every day, and that's just, it is what it is. Back to bone skin. Squirrel fudge muffins. I don't know what a fudge muffin is. That sounds good though. Yeah, bone. So I have the bone scan tomorrow. Yeah. So is this is there something on me, or is it just dark because of no, I guess it's just dark. If I have to start those things, I'm going to document that. I also wanted to tell you I have a colonoscopy on the 5th. So I'm real nervous about that. I'm actually quite really nervous about that because I have so many description box issues. I'm really uncomfortable with taking the Go Lightly, which is that big gallon of stuff you see old people having to take for colonoscopies. I'm real fucking nervous about that because it's going to fuck with my water and my potassium and stuff like that, because it makes you go to the bathroom, it cleans you out. So I really am going to talk to my doctor about it and be like, I'm not real sure if that's a very smart thing for you guys to give me, especially with what I'm taking. If maybe I could take like half a dose of that and just see where we are. Like, like the you're supposed to do half the night before and you're supposed to do half the morning of, but like I said, I have severe diarrhea every single solitary day. And I'm sorry, TMI, that's gross to talk about, but this is my channel and this is shit happens. Literally, figuratively, literally. So I worry that it's going to make me sick and that I'm going to be set back like forever in my water game if I take that. And it's also a gallon. The fuck do I need a gallon for? I don't have that much intestines left. Like, I don't need a gallon of poop juice. And that's what it is poop juice. I don't need that. I was thinking about just going to Rite Aid or whatever and just getting that magnesium citrate or whatever it is it's the small bottle that you get and you just knock it back. I was thinking about taking that because it'll do the same thing and you're using just the little thing of it. And I was thinking about taking that like um, the night before, or the day, I'm going to say the day before, because you're only supposed to be on clear liquids anyway. So, and you can't have any water enhancers that have anything red or orange or any color to it, because that colors your bowel meats for the first week. So like on the 29th, I'm going to have to start, get, like, I can't have the water enhancers that I drink. So because they're red, I'm going to have to go find one that I like that is not red, which I might just make lemonade. Like just buy, because I do the True Lemon, the True Lime and True Lemon, which is the crystals. I might just make lemonade with Splenda and drink that for the rest of the week, because I like lemonade type drinks anyway. So I mean that's whatever. And then I think the day before I'm supposed to have nothing but clear liquids and broth. So I've got the chicken base and stuff like that, so I can just have broth, and like it's not really going to bother me that much. Yeah, and then take the magnesium citrate and just let it all hang out. Just let it go, let it go. I just don't think there's that much in there. So, because I kind of eliminate it in the morning anyway, and I know for a fact that like I eliminate everything in the morning. So, I'm not like a normal bariatric patient where I'm having issues with getting all, like all of it out, or like somebody who's got all their intestines and don't have anything, fucked with, where they might have 15 pounds of poo in there. I don't believe that that's my problem. But we'll see. Maybe that's that 15 pounds. Maybe I'm full of shit. We'll see. But I start getting ready for that on the 29th, because it's on the 5th and I'm nervous about it. So if you've had a colonoscopy, how about you write down and let me know, did you have it before or after bariatric surgery, and how did you feel afterwards, and does it hurt your butt, because it scares me. Precious. It scares my butt meats. I'm not about that life. Like that is I'm not about that life. And you do you, boo boo. Like whatever you like in the bedroom, I'm down for it. Like you do you do you. But for me, that's one area that I'm like, I'm like, you first. Like I'm not, nope, nope. I got enough trouble there in the first place. But that is not really the point, and I shouldn't have said that because this is too much fucking information, but whatever. You guys come here to talk about too much information because that's what I give you. So I think that's all I really wanted to come on here to say today, is that I'm doing okay. Life seems to be all right. If nobody has told you today that you are loved, please allow me to be the first person to tell you so, that I love you. If nobody's told you today that you are kind and compassionate and that you are beautiful, well, I will tell you that I believe you are kind. I believe the people here are compassionate, and I know for a fact that you are a beautiful human being. And I don't mean just on the outside. The inside matters to me a lot more. Not that you aren't beautiful on the outside as well. So I believe having a good personality is nice. I believe that having compassion and love and makes you more beautiful than just somebody who can put on makeup and just put on a nice outfit and look pretty on the outside. It really does matter to me, like what's in here. What's in here? What you got? What you got? Nobody told you today that you'd be missed and that you are needed. Please know that I need you here, and I do miss you when I'm not around and when I don't see you. I do miss you. And if nothing else, if today is really bad and you fear tomorrow is even worse, things will get better. They usually do. And know that life is so worth it. You are so important to somebody. Everybody's important to somebody. somebody would absolutely be devastated if you weren't here. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, no matter where the hell you just happen to be. And I will talk to you very, very, very soon. Bye.